today. We're jumping into Mindhunter, Season 1, Episode 6. Ooh, I like that. Yes, guys, we are jumping into another episode of Mindhunters. The last time we were on Mindhunters, honey, we felt like we solved the case of that murder with that lady with the blonde hair that I can't remember her name, but child, she's dead. So it seems like we're going to be wrapping up that murder. I hope that we're going to get a little bit more of what's going on. I feel like the guy who kept, don't ask me, you guys already know, I don't know nobody's names. I see somebody writing over there typing, who's these characters you're talking about? I don't write notes, child. But yes, so one of the characters who keeps crying just like his mama, he got arrested for murder along with, I think the other guy's name was Frank. And then obviously Rose, I think I remember these people's names. She got arrested for hiding the crime, cleaning it up, covering up the evidence. But I feel like it was really just him, and he unfortunately brought all these people involved with him. So hopefully we're gonna get a little bit more of that episode reaction, I don't know, child, a little bit more of that murder. So I'm ready to jump into this, guys. Can you believe that we're almost done with season 1? Oh my god, we are almost done with season 1. We have about 4 more episodes to go. Yes, I'm not a liar. We have 4 more episodes to go, and then we'll be done with season 1. I don't know if you guys want to jump into season 2, but if you guys overwhelmingly are like, yes, let's get a season 2 Mindhunter and wrap it up, then we'll jump into season 2 of Mindhunter, or we'll move on to different content. Regardless, I love this show. This show is giving me life, liberty, and justice. I hope you guys are enjoying my reaction to this show. But as always, guys, please like and share this video. Liking this video is free, honey. Sharing it as well is also really good and helpful to the channel. We are on the road to 10K. I feel like I've been saying this for a year, but we are on the road to 10K. I just need your little bit of help. So please like, and by liking it, the video will keep popping up on YouTube. Sharing it will bring new people. And if you guys want to see in a full reaction, you guys are more than welcome to hit that join button right down below. You guys could join my YouTube platform over here. You guys will be able to have little badges every time you guys comment. The little badge will be right next to your name, as well as getting early reactions. And when I go back on live stream, you guys could be able to get like little badges on there as well. Or you could join my other platform, Patreon. So once again, guys, if you guys want to join and see full reactions, please join one of those platforms today. Now, I'm a reactor, child, so it's time to react to things. With that being said, let's jump into Mindhunters and find out exactly what Mindhunters has got to give. Park City.
Thanks for coming up, Dr. Carr.
Of course.
I realized I don't know much about your life in Boston. Do you have a husband?
No.
Kids? Or...
No, neither.
I'm not the only one. There's a growing interest in your project around here. Keeping things on track in a more permanent position here at Quantico.
No, it's very flattering, but I already have a job in Boston.
It would be a shame not to take full advantage of that. Ooh. Take your time. I'd rather you didn't tell Tench or Ford about this until you make your decision.
I have 2 questions for you, Benjamin. First one, the fuck were you crying about last time we saw you? And secondly, why would you do that to Beverly Jean? 14 stab wounds in the torso with a kitchen knife. Her breasts were amputated. I need to know this.
I didn't. So you're telling us it was Frank?
He called us. He was freaked out. I went over. I think he tried to get in her panties or something, but she wouldn't let him, so he knocked her out.
But she was still alive at this point?
Yes.
So why'd you kill her?
Don't answer that.
I didn't.
Who would take a hunting knife to a woman's reproductive organs?
All right. Now, my client's also a victim here.
A victim. Interesting. Thank you. I'll take that. Frank seems to think Beverly Jean got to a point in your relationship where she was interested in seeing other guys.
How does stabbing somebody in the asshole make you feel better?
This is all just speculation.
Tell us you're not a monster. Give us one good reason to believe.
She fucked Frank. I saw her on the living room floor with Frank on top of her. He's always saying he liked her hair. Thing is, he didn't care about her hair at all. He just used it to rile me. She's already dead when I stabbed her.
Raped her in front of him.
He told you that?
Why do you want to fuck your brother-in-law's girlfriend?
Maybe you wanted to show him how to do it.
I hope they fry your ass in the fucking chair.
Don't try to intimidate my client.
If Benjamin killed her, you should just tell us.
I didn't see Benji kill her.
Are they protecting Rose? No
I
way.
hate that fuck Frank, but it's always the boyfriend.
He looked at me and he said, I did not see Benjamin kill her.
They're messing with us.
I believed him.
Nancy made me promise to invite you to dinner. She wants to see who I'm spending all this time with.
I saw Benji. He had his head in his hands. He was crying, splashing. There is blood everywhere. Splashing.
She was there. Splashing. She doesn't describe splashes on the wall. She uses a verb in the present tense.
There is blood everywhere. Splashing.
3 of them are in it together.
That's right.
Feels very grown up.
What's this?
This.
I want to go, just say so.
Do you want to go?
Well, you could be a little less sarcastic.
That's better.
Hi, welcome. Please come in.
Hi! I'm so happy that you're here. I'm dying to meet you. Isn't it crazy that we haven't met yet?
Yes, I've been dying to meet you too.
I have so much to talk to you about.
Let's get you a drink. Say hello, Brian.
We used to see how tall I could make the tower before it fell over.
Brian, it's almost time to brush your teeth. I'm getting too old for one cheap motel after another, one highway grill after another. Nancy makes the best dry martini.
Is that right?
If nothing else, I can do that.
I can't mix a martini.
But he sure can drink them.
Holden loves to talk.
See, it's possible to talk about things together. Certainly not New York. You're more of a Midwestern kind of guy.
Actually, I was born in Brooklyn. Sure. Go ahead and make fun.
But we haven't been able to find out where he was before then. We tried several times, but... And then we decided to adopt. If I have to be completely honest, I did it for my own sake. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doing it well enough or if it would have been better for him to have gone to somebody else's home.
I think he's very lucky to have you.
Sometimes I get up at night and watch him sleeping, but I can't help but wonder who he was. What did he see or hear? Did anyone hold him when he cried? I just wish I knew what went on inside that little head of his.
They all have a crazy, angry mother.
Or an absent father.
Aren't all fathers absent in some way? I know my old man was never around.
Your father really didn't speak to you?
Nope.
But you speak with Brian.
You want one more? Wait a minute. Say that again? Mark, that's not right.
Is that okay, sir?
DA is going after Benjamin first, which no doubt means he'll end up offering a plea deal for Frank's and Rose's testimony.
Tell him about Frank's history of violence.
I'm sure he did. I have a deposition this afternoon. I can't do anything till tomorrow.
I'll go.
You better go with him.
It'd be obvious that in this particular instance, the anger was triggered by stressors, traumatic life events, things that pushed both their buttons. But Frank didn't want to be a father. He hated that. It's what we call a stressor.
Benjamin was provoked by Frank.
Pushed, yes.
Who killed her?
All 3 of them are responsible for her death.
So they all mutilated the body?
Well, no, that was Benjamin. He couldn't let go. Remember, he was under a lot of stress, so he took the hunting knife
Well,
to
let me stop you. If a jury can't understand your analysis, then it's no use to anybody, is it?
It isn't my job to make the jury understand anything. That's your job.
Go ahead.
What you're saying is that both Benjamin and Frank killed her, right?
He tied her up and called his brother-in-law Frank because he didn't know what to do, and rapes her. Benjamin doesn't stop him because he wants to see her humiliated. So he starts telling Benjamin what a slut she is, and that is a big problem for Benjamin. He realizes that she's still alive. So they stab her again, and then they move the body to the dump.
Okay. That went well.
You think? I think that he seemed very intent on blaming Benjamin, and I'm not quite sure I got him over that.
I thought you laid it out clearly and concisely for him that it was all 3. How's commuting?
What do you mean?
Having half of your life in Boston. That it was discombobulating for me all the travel when we were straddling road school.
Small talk a way you deal with your anxiety?
I suppose.
Thought you were back tomorrow. Was. Plans changed. Oh. We talked about that.
Lessons!
You look tired. I'm okay. If you want to go home, freshen up. I got some things to finish here. Yeah, I actually wanted to talk something over with you. It would be great if we could do that tonight. I think he even tried to understand what I was saying. He just wanted some buzzwords that he could parrot.
Intellectually, these people have reached their limits.
I actually think that they're quite intuitive. Anyway, I'm not talking about my colleagues.
Are you an FBI agent?
Don't be absurd. I'm having a really hard time juggling my research and everything back here. Should be spending more time at Quantico.
I think that's a bad idea. You know best.
I'm not sure I do. That's why I wanted to talk it over.
If you aren't tenured, you'll have to leave the university.
Yeah, you needn't remind me. You think that I'm wasting my time?
Come on, I don't want to argue about this.
Neither do I.
They focus on the thing that will make your career.
You've offered me a full-time position.
Honestly, you said it yourself. These people have reached their intellectual limits.
I didn't say that.
Do they know you're lesbian? Are you really going to hide half of your life?
I do that here.
I told Will and Gore I'd meet them for a glass of wine. Please.
Embarrassing oneself or others by being oneself speaks to a deeper treachery.
Put on in their daily lives and in theatrical performances. There must be a backstage, a hidden private area where individuals can truly be themselves.
A backstage where the damage is done. Possibly must be.
What the fuck happened, Mark?
I think you guys might be too late.
Is he in there?
Yeah.
Let's go talk to him.
It's done, it's done.
It ain't over till the fat lady sings. You offered him a plea bargain?
He just pled guilty to third-degree murder. You did a great job. And you almost got it right. Frank motivated Benjamin to commit murder, and...
She said he pushed his buttons.
And that Benjamin came back and disfigured the body. The car got one thing wrong. Frank didn't rape her. Benjamin did.
I read the report. It points in the opposite direction. Benjamin was impotent because of the stressors.
Almost all the evidence is circumstantial.
You classify our evidence as circumstantial.
Frank told us where to find the victim's breasts. Benjamin had kept them.
Huge difference between killing a woman and mutilating her body after she is dead.
You're letting Frank off. He shouldn't just go to a mental institution for 5 years.
The state had a duty of care the first time Frank was in the hospital. Theoretically, the onus is on the state to make him better.
This way it's airtight.
He didn't try.
No hard feelings, okay? I know the outcome wasn't what you wanted. To consider the attention span of a prospective jury pool, you need to keep them in mind.
Oh, this is bullshit.
Let me at least get you a steak sandwich.
We need to hit the road.
Okay.
What difference does any of this make if we can't communicate it to the people who matter?
I don't know.
It's all about process now. Refining our methodology, making sure we're airtight and idiot-proof. The way a person kills is as individual and distinct as the way they have sex. Jerome Brudos, king of souvenirs.
Sometimes he wore women's dresses.
He also amputated the breasts of his first and third victims. Further than Benjamin, he plasticast the breasts and made them into bronze paperweights. Amputated a foot, which he stored in his freezer. He also had a collection of hundreds of women's shoes for masturbation. Have to be able to distinguish the fractal similarities and differences so that we can codify it clearly. But once you get your subject talking, we need the protocols so we can build a consistent data set. And eventually he escalated to kidnapping and murder. But he was married with 2 children by then. In all that paperwork, there's not a single word that illuminates what he was thinking or feeling. His internal logic, yes, which hopefully one day we'll be able to decipher. Do you mind if I take that room?
For what?
For my office. I actually enjoy this part, organizing my space.
She's staying.
Carver was right. You really are Sherlock Holmes.
The building's very quiet, mostly professionals and mostly travelers.
Are they all furnished?
Yes, and that's definitely part of the complex's allure. Some singles activities, if you're up for that sort of thing. What made you choose this part of Virginia, if you don't mind my asking?
Quantico, I guess. Mainly research.
Very exciting.
Well, ooh, I liked this very short, brief, but very detailed episode. This episode had all 3 of our main characters. You guys already know if you guys have been watching my other reactions, and if you have not, why the hell not? But this lady, who apparently is Tess in The Last of Us, I love her. I really do like her character in this show. I like everything about her. I think she's extremely smart. All 3 of them are actually really smart and definitely have their own, like, I don't know, oomph to every case that we're going through, but she's just very intelligent and can put everything together, and she knows how to break it down in more dumb ways. I guess dumb is not the correct word, but different, break it down ways, break it down, so that I understood it when she was talking to the DA. Now the DA was garbage, and really now the person who seems like he's like the slowest out of the three of them is going to be charged the heaviest and going to be facing the death penalty, which is completely effed up. I don't understand why all three of them are not charged. They all played a part in this woman's death, but as you see that the DA was just trying to get for an easy win. That's what he wanted. That's the bonus that he gets. An easy win is better for him. This episode I would rate a 9 or to a 9.5. I think I really liked this shorter episode. Although overall the episodes are about 45-48 minutes. This being a straight up 30-minute episode, it was very impactful. You guys know I love me some short episodes, straight to the point. Give me the plot, give me everything that I need, and move the hell along. And that's what we did. I did not know also that this lady is a lesbian, and I love me some lesbians. So that made me like the character even more. Duh. So is there anything else I need to say? Absolutely not. I think that after this we're gonna move on to something else. Obviously, we're going to probably maybe talk to this killer who dressed up. This killer who dressed up as women and all that other stuff reminds me of Silence of the Lambs that I did watch on this channel as a movie reaction. Guys, check out my movie reactions and my other reactions. You can find the link down below. But I did watch Silence of the Lambs, and the character in there sounds just like this character or this killer. And I do know that Silence of the Lamb was based on a real serial killer, so I wonder if this is one of the I won't say, well, I guess this is one of the people that they took from and made that person. So overall, and I know that he also was mixed with like Ted Bundy and like some other things. Overall, once again, I would rate this a 9.5. Guys, please like and share this video. Please comment down below so I can read your guys' comments, and I will see you next time with more Mindhunter.